I feel like journalism kind of hits a very interesting crossroads for me where I'm able to be creative in solving problems, or at least in presenting potential solutions to problems, and educating people. And when I found this internship, I was at a point where I thought maybe journalism wasn't right for me, and this internship helped me feel secure in both my choice of college majors, but also in my career choice.
My experiences in the Navy inspired me into journalism. I think journalism was always something, or just media in general was always something that I was really passionate about, but I always had a fear of like, do I want to really get out here and try this? And I traveled around the globe for a few years with the Navy, and I got to meet so many different people from different cultures and different backgrounds and different languages. And I wanted to tell my own story, like just the experiences that I had out there.
I think really KCUR's internship program is one of the most robust but also hands-on internships in public radio that I have come across. I have done internships before in public radio, and I will say what I have noticed about public radio internships is that there's never any busy work. You come in the first day as an intern and you're going to be expected to do the work basically that, say if you're reporting as an intern, or in my case I'm a producer, very first day I'm pitching segments.
Each day can just be very different, which I think it's just great for my growth as a journalist, because you get used to the 24-hour news cycle, collaborating with other people inside the newsroom, and it's just a great experience.
I wanted to tell the stories of marginalized people in my city, and this was really one of the only avenues available to me, and it was really a blessing because most people don't get a position like this fresh out of graduating college. So I appreciate KCUR for trusting me and believing in me to do this job.
It sounds kind of cliche, but it's you come in and you're doing the work. And so you know that you already can, and so it's gaining confidence that your skills will transfer over and will be applicable to hopefully a future career in journalism.
In my first couple weeks here, I was paying attention to all these cities that were coming out in opposition to a potential landfill in South Kansas City. You start hearing about other cities in the metro area start opposing it, and you realize that maybe there's more to it than we realize. After communicating with mayors in the area, you find out that there is proof there. I was able to call up state representatives, and they told me about lobbying efforts for a landfill in the area. So I was able to build a story off of that and inform the public of these efforts that were going on.
This internship allowed me, or gave me the privilege to enjoy my life a lot more than I think I really could have if I was working here for free.
Feeling, that your work is being validated, and monetarily as well, not just, oh, you've done a good job, but really feeling you're valued, and I do think that, being paid is a very direct way to show that.
Being able to do my work and then get paid for it instead of having to focus my time and efforts in 3 different directions, it really changes a lot.
I originally, when I got my internship here, I was kind of, just considering, leaving after it. It was a temporary position. I thought, I'll do this and then maybe I'll move on to another town, I'll move on to something else. But the time that I spent here and the work that I did out in the communities of Kansas City and working with a lot of the amazing journalists that they have here, it convinced me that there's a lot of really awesome stuff that I can do as a journalist here in Kansas City. And then a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to do in life, I could do here. I didn't need to go to New York or Chicago. There was a lot of really important work that I could be doing here, and I found work that I am really proud to be a part of here. So I think that's something that I'm very thankful for in terms of my internship.
We are public radio, so for us to keep providing this type of content that is really community-based, is really advocacy-focused, is really solution-focused to solve some of the problems that have just dogged America for decades, then we need your support. None of us could do this without y'all, so I appreciate the donors, whether you give 50 cents or whether you give $10,000.